So now when we pay that HELOC off, the program says, oh, we're going to take mortgage number 9 out of all the other mortgages. The program says pick this one and put $6,072.44 out of all the money that this guy has in the bank. We're only going to take $6,072.44, not 45 cents, not rounded up to the next dollar, not $6,100, not even rounding up to $72. We're going to do $6,072.44 exactly, and we're going to do it on this day. If we do that, then we're going to save the maximum amount of interest per dollar. Now, you're going to need a calculator for this next part, sir. So have your calculator ready. So we're going to execute this. And then we're going to see that by putting $6,072.44 on this loan, wait till it catches up. And I need you to tell everybody that's in the listening lounge just how much interest John saved by putting $6,072.44 out of his savings account that's making 1/10%. How much did he just save in interest?
Nearly $70,000, $68,499.85.
Just like that. Okay. If he had put it on any other loan, he wouldn't save that much money in interest. If he had done it on any other day, he wouldn't save that much money in interest. You see what I'm saying? But by putting this amount on, you can take the $68,499.85, put it into your calculator, divide it by the $6,072.44, and you'll be able to tell me how much money John saved per dollar applied to principal. Do you have your calculator handy? So we're going to do this as well with you. $68,499.85. And we're going to divide that by $6,072.44. We're saving $11.28 per dollar applied. Wow. Can you imagine investing in something where every dollar you invest, you're going to get an $11.28 return for every dollar?
That's kind of crazy.
Let me ask you, if you gave me $1 and I gave you back $11.28, how many times would you do that, Taco?
Forever.
Do you realize that the bank has to do the very same thing for every dollar you give them extra on this mortgage at this point? It makes it impossible for them to charge you $11.28. That's what we do, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's huge value.
Listen, man, I'm glad you brought that to the stage. And I do appreciate you letting me go the long way around the barn to answer your question. It has to be answered in 2 steps for you to understand what it is that we do. And this sets you up for the next time the program takes money out of your savings, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 months later, and says, this is the right amount of money now to put on the debt for the next time we do this, so that you can maximize the amount of interest you save per dollar. Now, I'm going to do one more thing for you. All right. So before you go, we just found out we can save $11.28, correct?
That's correct.
Per dollar. Now, he has more money in the bank. Okay. What if we decided we wanted to put $10,000 on here? Not 6,000, but 10,000. We'll put 10,000 on. Watch what happens to the 68,000. Instantly, it recalculates to $107,737.74. Now, if he had that money in the bank, why did the program stop short and not just do the 10,000 so he could save more in interest?
Because it's going to create a problem down the line for the next payment.
Oh, man, listen, give that guy a job. You're exactly right. You're exactly right, man. So when we put this money in the calculator, because we're saving $11.28 per dollar. So if we put in the $107,737.74 and divide that by the 10 grand, divided by 10,000, there we go. It equals, we're only saving $10.77 per dollar. There's a point at which more is too much. We just violated the law of diminishing return. Once you've reached that threshold of saving the maximum amount per dollar, putting any more money on lowers the amount you can save per dollar. Nobody in the world talks about that except the P.I.L.L method right here, right now.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't want to cut you off, but does your book give you access to your calculator?
It shows you how to get the calculator. But what we do is everyone has to do a savings and earnings report. You cannot go to our website and purchase. We want to make sure everybody can benefit from our program. You see, we have a long history from 2006, Taco, that the P.I.L.L method has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. We have an A+ rating. And do you know how many complaints we've received in 16 years? Zero.
Probably less.
Zero complaints. Zero complaints. Zero complaints. Do you know why? Because we just don't let anybody buy the program and then find out that they could not benefit from the program. We do all the work up front, make sure everybody knows exactly what they're going to get. And if they get enough benefit, then we let them purchase if they want to. Nobody's trying to talk into anything, and not everybody can come and buy. We make sure everybody's going to get massive value out of this thing. They're going to save way more interest than what they're paying for the program. And because of that, we have no complaints in 16 years.
I appreciate you definitely for going through and breaking that down and even walking me through it. Like I said, I appreciate it. I hope everybody else finds plenty of value here too.
Taco, thank you so much for bringing your question to the stage.
But Don has some valuable information that can contribute to the quality of a person's life. And it only costs you a few dollars. It's his book. Why not get that?
I'm going to go through the P.I.L.L method myself with some of my investment properties. So I'm going to link up with Don, and then I'm going to sit down with him, show him my investment portfolio, and see how I can eliminate interest.